Welcome to this week's Hymn of the Week. This week we have Glory to God 112, On Christmas Night, All Christians Sing. We know this tune very well as the Sussex Carol, and it's one of those carols that developed in the villages of England. And there are some other ones that are well known for that, like the Wexford Carol, for example. But this one has some interesting history. First of all, we don't really know who wrote it for sure. What we do know is that the words were published by the Irish Bishop Luke Wadding in 1684 in the collection Small Garland of Pious and Godly Songs. And like I said, we are not sure if the Wadding wrote the song. It is possible. Later, it was discovered by Cecil Sharp, but also has a connection to the very famous composer Ralph Vaughan Williams. Cecil Sharp discovered it and notated it in Gloucester. And in 1919, Ralph Vaughan Williams, who was traveling England regularly to listen to new folk songs, new tunes, heard it sung by Harriet Verrall near Sussex. And so that's why we have the name of the Sussex Carol. And he, of course, Ralph asked, how do I know this carol? So the tune that we have from Cecil Sharp is different than the one that Ralph Vaughan Williams discovered, which was being sung by Harriet Verrall. So that's the tune we know here. So that's the one that has a nice folk tune. Feels like almost at times like a waltz, right? But then we have that interesting measure which makes the folk tune really exciting at the end. It's that measure of syncopation, irregular. It's right before the end, if we're looking at verse 1. News of great mirth, news of our merciful King's birth. So, bum, bum, bum. So it gives that nice little interest for a folk tune. And of course, since it's folk, I'm going to be using the sort of bagpipe feel in the organ, as you can hear here, which is that open fifth, F and C. So here we go. When sin departs before his grace, then life and health come in its place. When sin departs before his grace, then life and health come in its place. Heaven and earth with joy may sing, all for to see the newborn Glory to God in highest heaven. Thank you very much for listening to Hymn of the Week. Merry Christmas.